Everybody, Gigadomi Gunquay here for another Chatting with Wisdom. So Gigadomi Gunquay is my spirit name, which means talking with other women. And I'm also known as Rolly Allaire. So I am here and back for another episode of our gratitude challenge. And so this is day 8 of our gratitude challenge. For those of you who are following along, I am super blessed and super excited about the shares that you guys are sharing. And I'm really loving this connection. So today's prompt is about our circles are our strength. So circle of love. So on day 8 of our gratitude journal. And so within the journal, it talks about who in your life fills you with gratitude. And so I have more than one person that fills me with gratitude. And so I'm very thankful that I have a number of people who are in my corner and in my circle that I get to be filled with gratitude. So last night we did a circle and a few of our friends were on last night. We are having another circle tonight for angel messages. And so then there's going to be another circle of friends. I have my very dearest and closest friends. And then, of course, I have my family. So my family means the world to me. So I have my mom and my sister and my boys are my world. My boys have always been my world, and from the time that they've been born. So for the last 29 years, everything has been about my boys, and my focus is always about them. And now we're blessed to have Clark, and so it is incredible to be able to have that much. Like, I didn't realize how much love that I had for my boys would be able to be that much stronger or that much more than I have with Clark. And so I love Alexis to pieces. And we have a very strong bond and a very strong connection. And I'm very thankful that she's in my life as well. But the connection with Clark is different. I have a much different relationship with Clark than I do with any other kid. And so even though I've been blessed and part of a number of kids' lives from the time that they've been little, there's just a different connection with having been going through labor with Brooklyn and Casey and being there and with a very short bout of a nap. Was up with them for the entire time that they were up. And then I was blessed to be the very first person that actually got to see him. And I always say that Clark is my medicine. So he is our Pisces baby. And for anybody who knows me and knows how I follow the moon cycles, moon energy in Pisces is not my thing. I really struggle with that energy. And so Brooklyn laughed at me and said, how are you going to manage with a baby and or with a Pisces baby? And I'm like, well, I'm going to have to figure it out. And I do. And I love it. And he really is my medicine. And so, but who in my life do I fill with gratitude? I have my husband. There's just so many, and I really am very grateful and very thankful to the people who are in that space. I know that not everyone has that same connection, but even growing up, I had groups of people that were in. I was talking with somebody, and I can't remember who it was, but I was talking with someone who, even when I was in high school, I had my sports friends, and I had my techie friends, and I had my my preppy friends. And so like it was all based on whatever it is that I was doing, that I had this different group of people that I hung out with. And then I had my family friends. So it was all this different energy that I had around me. And I still have that same type of energy. I'm blessed with being able to be connected with a lot more people who are like-minded like me, that have those crazy notions and crazy ideas. about how things are going. And but yeah, so it's pretty interesting to see how that goes. But I am blessed with beautiful people in my life, and I wouldn't change a thing that way. And so that is our prompt from this gratitude channel journal. And then in this one, so April 8th. So April 8th, creative sparks, Aries energy can ignite our creative fire. What creative activity have you engaged in, and how does it fill you with gratitude? And that's just really funny, because one of the things that I have been working on nonstop for the last couple of days is just kind of getting my website back up and running again, and just getting it so just being able to have different ways of being able to do it, and having it so that it's flowing easier. And because it's really hard to follow sometimes when you're going to people's websites, and I know that I don't keep it up to date enough, and so I'm getting it cleaned up so that way there it can be easy for people to find things. And so I'm just using that whole, and then I've got some new programs that I've actually been putting together. On Wednesday, I start a new 4-part series that I am going to be working with people on some transformation. I'm getting, I have a new membership that I've been working on, and it has like different pillars. So it has 5 different pillars in it, that being able to take the courses that I already have and putting them into there, and just really kind of getting things cleaned up and making it easier for people to follow and easier for people to find. So that's my goal. That's what I've been working on. And it's just really interesting that that's what it is that it's asking me today. So I've been working on that for the last few days, and I will be probably for the rest of this week, just trying to get things cleaned up so that people can actually get me in. And yeah, so on that note, I will chat with all of you guys later, and I have my window open because it's actually very warm out, especially for this time of year. Pretty soon I'm going to be outside, really looking forward to that. But yeah, so I will chat with everybody later and talk to you soon.